When we're there as a family, there's this sort of strange feeling at the back of your mind that there's something missing or someone missing. There's a bit of a hole. Let's see if we can find them. And that was the one of the three of them when they were younger. Here we are, the girl with attitude. Just love these.
Becky was our youngest daughter. She was very creative.
She was a vlogger, a blogger. She was a streamer. She streamed the games of Harry Potter and Sims in particular. I think it was in her teens then she started to develop problems. She was very open about her autism, about her borderline personality disorder and the anxiety that all of that created. When she transitioned from CAMS to the secondary mental health service here in Surrey, it was just awful.
Yeah.
It was 25 weeks between the initial call for help and the day that Becky died, and she never got any talking therapies help whatsoever. The day that she did succeed in taking her life, the 11th of October 2023, she'd actually reached out to the crisis mental health team, but they assessed her and they felt that she could safeguard herself by just going to the local A&E department if she didn't feel safe. And she then, within 3 hours, had taken her life.
Obviously, it's a tremendous shock, and then you have to deal with those shock waves that are still rippling out. And we had to, we then had all the family, all the telling of, and everything else that goes on.
It's times like that you take a dip psychologically and you feel really quite sad.
We knew we couldn't do this on our own, but who do we go to? And going to Rethink helped us to find that support that we needed.
We had our first contact with a support worker from Rethink within weeks of putting the application form online. We didn't know what to expect, we just knew that we needed to talk, and that's precisely what Annabelle let us do. What she did for us was validate our experience. She was able to say, this is normal.
Yes.
What you're experiencing, the pain, the hurt, the anger, the guilt, that's all normal. She was able to validate it, which meant that we could talk to each other about it.
I think it's helped us reach out. Annabelle introduced us to other people she'd been talking to, and then we both joined online peer support groups as well.
What Rethink has done in putting us in touch with people who are going through the same thing is actually pointed to other people's journeys who are further on the pathway and said, people have come through this. People have dealt with this. You will come through the other end and we'll support you in that.
If I look back now, 18 months, the difference we feel now to how we did feel shows that you do change, and just knowing that there are people around like Rethink Mental Illness gives you a security and a hope, again, that we're not doing this on our own.